You're not losing weight because you're carrying everybody else. Did you know that not being able to release control can literally manifest as excess weight stored on your body and make the entire weight loss process so much harder? My name is Renee. I am a health and life coach. If you're new here to my channel, definitely like this video and subscribe. I'm going to talk to all of the women who are feeling overburdened by not only their emotions, but their obligations and perceived responsibilities, because some of these responsibilities, I'm sorry, I'm here to give you some tough love, are imagined and can simply be resolved by understanding that you do not need to control, okay? Let's talk about releasing control. You're not losing weight because you're carrying everybody else. For women who are emotionally heavy from control, caretaking, and stress, your body isn't the problem, the pressure is. Okay, and this is the pressure that you're putting on yourself. Interestingly enough, if I'm looking over here, it's because I have my notes and I have a really interesting setup today. I'm balancing everything. So yeah, if you've always felt like the one who holds everything together, I speak from experience. I'm not just like talking out of my you know what, okay? If you've always felt like you are the person that holds everything together, the strong one, the planner, the caretaker, how this manifested for me was feeling like I'm always the most mature person in the group or in any situation. That's how this emotional feeling of burden manifested in my life, was like, okay, yeah, I'm just mature for my age. No, not necessarily so, okay? If you always felt this way, then chances are that your weight has nothing to do with food. You're carrying the emotional weight of everybody else. Weight is beyond just a manifestation of like what you eat, and it's a manifestation of your emotions and all of these other aspects of life, and it's a complex topic that I try to break down on my channel. I try to break down all of these complex topics that revolve around our health and our wellness on my channel. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, definitely subscribe. Okay, chances are your weight has nothing to do with food. You're carrying the emotional weight of everyone else. You're carrying emotional weight, period. And until you release it, your body will keep holding on to it too. So I feel like I speak directly to oldest daughters because we just have like a unique set of character traits, but I'm also speaking to emotionally mature women, the fixers, the big sisters, the caretakers, okay? Anybody who feels like they had to mature very fast, especially. You've always been the one that people rely on. You grew up too fast. Okay, that's sometimes what it comes down to. You hold space for everybody else's emotions, but who's holding you? And the truth is that while it's amazing and, very progressive for everybody to be catching on to the, therapy talk and all of these concepts, the truth is that you can really only create some well-being from the inside, okay? You have to start by taking radical accountability for your life. That's how you begin to reclaim not only your physique, which is, I know, a lot of people's goals, right? Just to get fit and to lose weight, but your sense of well-being, which is so much deeper and long-lasting than just sometimes the physical changes that you see. So this is a common problem that I see within myself from my past experiences and my up and down journey within health and fitness, as well as my clients. Sometimes the problem is that it's the need to control. And please understand that this need to control comes from fear. Control is stress because it's stressful to control people and things and situations and try to make them go exactly how you want it, or else you're going to be anxious. Control is stress, and stress is fat. Okay, here's the core idea that you have to believe in order for this to manifest in your life subconsciously. The real reason your body isn't changing isn't because you're lazy or you're not doing something right. It's because your nervous system doesn't feel safe enough to let go. If you're not internally feeling safe, how will you lose weight? How will you change your eating habits if you're eating from a place of high stress or just disordered, like frenetic energy. Constant control, the need to constantly control people, things, situations equals chronic stress equals high cortisol. That's the buzzword right now, cortisol. What does it even mean? Okay, sometimes we can't just understand and regurgitate and repeat these things we're hearing on the internet from like a 5-clip video. You have to actually learn how to embody these things and practice it in your daily life. It's a process, okay? For me, it's taken years. I've had coaches, I've had experts help me, I've done a lot of research, I navigated my own issues, and I have the case studies of my clients that help me to navigate my work and come on here on YouTube and share the things that I've learned. Constant control equals chronic stress equals high cortisol. Cortisol tells your body that we're not safe, and in turn that makes you hold on to body fat for protection. So in a way, your body is serving you, right? But in a way that you don't want, right? You don't want to store excess weight. This is why women who feel like they're doing everything right within health and fitness still feel stuck or cycle between losing a few pounds and then gaining it back. Your body isn't sabotaging you, okay? It's not working against you. We have to learn to be friends with our bodies again, not only friends with our physical body, but with our self-perception again, because a lot of the times it is a symptom of low self-esteem, which is literally the mission of my channel, to help people raise their self-esteem. Your body isn't sabotaging you, it's protecting you, okay? Because you haven't felt safe enough to release these burdens yet, i.e. the weight. Letting go of control is not giving up, it's giving your body permission to finally relax. I know people who, they don't know how to relax, period, okay? Like in conversation, I'll be like, okay, so when do you relax? Never, okay? Imagine how that gets stored in your body. When you stop trying to control everybody else's life, everybody else's behavior, every situation, your nervous system gets a signal that we're safe now, okay? Because it's not feeling so hypervigilant. When your body is calm, fat release becomes natural, ironically. Ironically, sometimes you don't have to do more, you have to do less, okay? Weight loss becomes therapeutic because you're not just losing fat, you're letting go of years of pressure and emotional tension. And just a quick story time, like I saw this play out in my life, and it comes and goes in waves, right? Like health and wellness is a journey, and there's no such thing as perfection, right? We learn. I remember when I, for a brief period, had to move back home to save money to like move out again, to like, I wanted to move to a different neighborhood, and I had to first of all find employment, and you know, it was just a big transition period of my life. I had gone from living on my own to having to go back to living with my family, and I also had the stress of trying to find a job, which was just insanely, you know, very stressful for me at the time. And during that time I gained like 10 pounds, and I didn't really piece together how it was all happening because I thought I was eating okay. And then when I found the apartment, right, when I had that sense of relief of like, oh my gosh, like almost feeling like I could press the resume button on my life again, on my, you know, sovereign, independent life. The first month or two of just me living on my own again, I lost those 10 pounds. So I don't think it was necessarily a matter of what I was eating. It was a matter of how stressed I felt, and the relief that I felt from having those questions answered of my employment and, you know, my living situation also manifested as weight loss. So that was just a quick story of how that can play out. But if you have been doing everything right on paper, but your body still feels heavy, emotionally and physically, because the feeling sometimes comes first. Like sometimes these things manifest first as a spiritual and emotional issue before they become physical. It might be time to stop doing more and to start releasing more. So ironically, you need to let go. You don't need to do more. You don't need to like add 5 more things to your to-do list. You actually need to do less by learning how to release. In my 90-day body transformation program, we untangle the stress, trauma, control, and emotional tension that's being held in your body. And this is very different from that initial trauma work that you have to do if you have serious, immediate life issues that have like impacted your health and, you know, you're actually traumatized. You're better suited for therapy. This is the step after. This is the coaching part, okay? This is the mindset work, the inner work, when you're feeling empowered again and you're ready to move forward with your life. You begin your coaching, okay? In my 90-day body transformation program, we untangle the stress, trauma, control, and emotional tension that's being held in your body in a progressive and forward moving way that assumes you are emotionally well, emotionally stable, and you just need a guide, basically, a guide and a consultant in your corner. Okay, coaching is for people who are self-led. Okay, just want to make that clear. Together, working side to side, not me being up here and you being here, side to side as a coach and a client, we can create safety in your nervous system so your body can finally relax and let go of what it has been holding on to for years. That sometimes you need help in even identifying what that is. Like maybe this is speaking to you, but you're not sure what exactly it is. That's what you need a consultant for, to help you identify what it could be, okay? And to help you identify the next steps. This is where your transformation begins, not with force, but with softness, with letting go. Sometimes you have to give yourself that permission to be soft again, okay? After being the landing place for everybody else in your life and being so responsible and having all of these obligations, you have to like kind of give yourself that permission again to like get back in tune with your body, which is also a process. If you want to start today, if this video spoke to you in any way, I highly encourage you to book your consultation using the link below. Let's talk about how we can start releasing what's not yours to carry, okay? And building the version of you that finally feels light, strong, safe, and held, okay? You need to learn how to do that for yourself. If you've been carrying the emotional weight of your family, your friendship, and your life for years, your body has felt all of it, okay? And in some ways, it could still be storing it. Do not hesitate to reach out to me if this video spoke to you. There is a reality that exists where you can feel safe in your body. And that's actually what people are referring to when they talk about like dark feminine energy. You can't get to those states of being unbothered and all of this, you know, archetype of a woman if you're not internally having that resolve, because that's where it all begins, okay? Especially in the realm of health and wellness and body transformation, okay? It's about integrative health. It's not a surface level solution. A lot of it is internal. And I want to help you, okay? Let me know what you thought of this video. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and tell me about any way that you feel your external world has manifested internally and in turn created the physique that you have today, especially if you're wanting to change it, okay? I'll see you in my next video. I hope this video was insightful. Subscribe to my blog also because we talk about similar concepts on there.